Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Just a short while ago, those wild dogs showed up at my gate again. That's right, folks. My guineas were cackling. I looked out. I looked towards my gate, and there were two dogs. So the guineas calmed down. I decided to take a walk down the road, see where those dogs lived. Guess where they live? I'm going to take you on a walk, and I'm going to show you what I found. So this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. Just remember, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the day to turn off your phones around 2 o'clock. The FEMA emergency alert will be for at least an hour. So I'm going to take you on a walk. This is all my property here, folks. All this here. This is actually for sale. 3.1 acres. I'm selling it for $62,000. It's flat on the top. It's all cleared. So I'm going to take you on a walk here. I'm going to show you how far down these dogs live from my gate. So as you know, about a month ago, 3 dogs entered my property. 3 hens disappeared. I witnessed and videotaped and photographed one shepherd eating the insides out of my barred rock, who was a mom to 2 little baby guineas. 2 other birds went missing, and I didn't see any dogs eating any other birds, so I realized that it was the usual psyop. While I'm paying attention to that dog eating out my chicken, there was probably somebody on the property stealing the other hens, you know, with all that commotion. So 3 disappeared that day. The dog catcher came and got 2 dogs, and 1 was still loose. It's a German Shepherd. So this is all still my property, guys. All this right here. It goes up to this gate here. That's my neighbor's house right there. The one on Neighborhood Wars. Yeah, the one that's, I guess they're repairing their roof. So my property ends at this fence line. Right here. And I followed those dogs. Guess where they live, folks? They're in that yard. They're in the yard right there. There's no other house now down for quite a while. That's their property across the street. That's their house right there. And there's the dog right in their front yard, untethered. German Shepherd. Let me see if I could zoom in. Can't see it now. But look what else I found. So I'm walking back, right? I'm walking back. I'm walking back here, right? Look what I find over here. I wonder if one of those dogs snuck onto my property and grabbed one of my chickens. Look what I found right here. Look at this. My chickens would never walk this far. They never leave my yard. See that, guys? They sicked that dog on me. Look. That dog came barking at me right there. I want you to see. I've got mace. I've got dog spray on me. But I want you to see what's going on here with my neighbor's untethered dogs. They're untethered, not contained in their yards, walking around the neighborhood. Right there. Mace. Dog spray. And meanwhile, those dogs are barking at me on my property line. So those dogs came out to bark at me while I'm on my property line. They're out of their yard. Those are wild dogs. Should not be wandering around the county road, folks. They should not be wandering around the county road. And the next time they come near my gate, they come into my property, they will not be leaving. They will be gone. I promise. So, Perkies next door, keep your dogs in line. Keep your dogs in line. You try to steal my property. You let your dogs loose. You're amoral, indecent. You're nothing but a bunch of criminal losers. White trash. You deserve to be back in the detention center. Yeah. All your little buddies protect you. Your dog comes over here, it's going to be gone. No, it's not a threat. It's a statement. It's a statement. I have to protect my property too. And your dogs are trespassing. The dogs have trespassed many times already. 4 times this year. 4 times this year. And that woman, Mary Perky, the neighbor, she doesn't work to the best of my knowledge. She's home all the time. She knows what's going on. She doesn't care. Because she's got her sheriff protecting her, Ross Murray, protecting her crimes. That's okay. We're going to be reporting this now. Since I found the evidence that one of my birds is near her property. One of my birds. I don't know who it was. It could have been Snowy. It could have been that they stole the bird, all those birds the night before, and kept them at their house. They could have even given my birds their friggin' dogs, I'm sorry to say, and left the remains right there on the border between her property and mine. So that's what I found, folks. That's the evidence for you to see. I look forward to your comments down below. What would you do if this were happening to you? Okay, what would you do? Dogs end up at my gate this morning, yesterday, 2 days in a row, and then you saw the videos of the dogs with my chickens and what they did. So Mary Perky and John Perky, you're going to be getting a certified letter. Yeah, it'll be coming. I don't know when. I'm going to have time. Got a lot of things on my plate right now. But you see my birds, they ended up back here. They're back at the coop. Normally, they don't hang out in the coop during the day. They're wandering around, and they were wandering around. And then they started cackling. And when they sense danger, they go back to the coop. So, folks, please leave a comment down below. And what would you do? How would you handle your perpetrator neighbor's dogs that she lets run loose on the property? It's a German Shepherd. It is that German Shepherd and another dog. They're all loose. And there's nothing wrong with letting your animals loose on your property as long as they don't wander onto somebody else's property. Like my neighbor diagonally across, she's got 2 one of those big white fluffy guardian dogs. I always forget the name of those dogs. They never leave her property. You know why? She's got one of those electric fences so that she doesn't lose her dogs. Her dogs don't get hit by a car. She does the right thing for her animals. But not these criminals down the block. They let their animals run wild. Right, guys? Let me zoom this out. I got it too zoomed out. Too zoomed in. This is what they look like. You want to say hi? Say hello. Show everybody how funny looking you are. Show them how funny looking you really are. Yeah. Show them. Come here, guys. Come, show them. Show them your funny faces. Yeah, and your helmet. They call it a helmet. I call it an antenna. It's a little horn that pops out of their head. They don't have it when they're born, and they don't have it now. Like the babies, I'm going to show you a young guinea. I'll show you a young guinea over here. There are two of them. They don't have the horn yet. I love them without the horn. And then they grow the horn when like they're turning into adults. Like, look how cute they are. Right? What are you, about 2 months old? Look how cute they are. They hatched here. And look, they don't have their horn yet. The hatchery calls it a helmet. And this is Snowden. Snowden is protecting the little kiddos now because Bandit's gone. So anyway, I wanted to give you that update on the wild dogs. And they are wild. You saw that they were barking at me, right? They're barking at me on the county road while I'm walking on the county road on my property line. So they actually left their yard. Those dogs left their yard and left their property line to bark at me. That's right. Those people need to get a life. They need to keep their animals in line. Yeah, you'll be getting another cease and desist letter because now that's 4 times that those dogs, and now I see who the dogs are. They are the same dogs that were here. And 2 of them, the county, the dog catcher caught. I wonder if that was a psyop too, because he never did come back to get the 3rd dog. I wonder if the dogs that he caught belonged to my neighbors. And I wonder if the 3rd dog they knew belonged to the neighbor and just didn't come back to get it. Yeah, German Shepherd, guys. German Shepherd and what looks like a hound dog, like a long skinny tail. Not like a shepherd. I don't know, it's like a hound dog. But this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. This is what it looks like here Tuesday. This is Henry. Henry, I guess he's the big honcho rooster. Right, Henry? You big honcho rooster? I have him since he's 1 day old. Right? You were supposed to be a girl. Right? Were you supposed to be a girl? And then you turned into a boy. And these are the babies whose mom was killed by that dog. It was their mom whose insides were eaten by that German Shepherd. These 2 babies here. They were screaming. And Henry lost part of his tail. He must have tried to deter the dog, but I mean, he's no match for a German Shepherd. But part of his tail was all, back end was all red. Like he got caught and he had to run away. But this is what it looks like. Shake it. Want to say hi? Oh my goodness. And you know, they're the girls fighting. Believe it or not, guys, if you don't have chickens, you don't realize that some of these girls, the hens,